When we started the run, it was raining and the temperature was around 5 degrees. So cold that literally your ears, your palms, your feet all numb. And in that cold weather, actually ran barefoot. I was the only barefoot runner out of the group of around 30 to 33,000 athletes who ran. So my name is Thomas Bobby Phillip, popularly known as Barefoot Bobby. I started running in the year 2009, and then since 2009 till now, year on year, now it's over 13 years now, was an unbelievable progress I've been having year on year. I've done 5K, 10K, half marathons, full marathons, and I have also done twice 50-kilometer runs. I have also done a couple of international events. In one of the international events, which was in Thailand, in Phuket, I also won in my category. I transitioned to barefoot in the year 2012. And it worked extremely well for me. So I have also been a major influencer promoting barefoot running and trying to influence a lot more people into the world of barefoot running. As kids, all of us play sports. So, we have been playing sports, the typical cricket, cycling around, walking around. So that's what we have done. Never been actively into any sport till around 12-13 years back. What happened is my daughter had a school sports event. So I told her that you just cannot all of a sudden go to the sports and run a 50-meter or a 100-meter sprint. That's not possible. You need to train yourself to do the actual event. So I said, why don't we train here and be better prepared for the runs? We started off by running just around my house. We did 2 rounds and it was good. Next day, we were able to do 3 rounds. The day after that, we were able to do 3 rounds 2 times. Twice we could do it. So literally there was a visible improvement happening day on day. So that actually motivated me. So within around 2 weeks, her sports event got over. She stopped running, but I continued. So then I never had a sports shoe. Then I went to the Nike store to purchase a sports shoe. There they introduced me to a club called as Nike Run Club. The next weekend I joined the Nike Run Club, and that was a place which was really a major transformation for me. The best athletes of Bangalore City were part of that club. We had a very good coach, highly experienced, recognized all across. So he would follow a very stringent training program. So we start off with warm-ups, and after the warm-up, then we had to do the run, and then we finish the run and we come back and then we do the cool down and some strengthening workouts. This is how we started off, and for an athlete, this is the perfect start. So one of the very frequently asked questions is, why do you run? What is it that you get by getting up so early in the morning, sacrificing everything and going out for a morning run? So I do it the other way around. For me, the run is so much value add, not just value add, it's so much of energy, so much of positivity. There are many more things which happens in a run. So for me, it is that I cannot afford to miss it. More than the benefits of running, it's that there are so many other aspects. I don't want to miss that. Morning when I go for a run, the kind of cheer which I get from the general people, whom I see every day. I've been running this route since over 5-6 years, so a lot of the people are very familiar to me. So the truck drivers, the tempo drivers, the security people, the regular walkers, all of them know that there is this one chap who keeps running barefoot, bare-chested. They literally pamper me. These moments for me personally are very precious. I love it. If you really want to enjoy something, you seriously have to come out of the comfort zone. Sitting at home or being idle, there's very little that you can do. Anything that you have to learn, whether it is to run or if there's a new passion, you need to devote time. You really need to move out of that comfort zone. Even today morning when I ran the 10 kilometers, comfort zone is running at a particular pace. I had to push myself out of that comfort zone. Now what did I get? I'm so happy. For the next long time frame, I'm very happy that I achieved something big. I knew the difference between coming number 1 and number 2, and I would do literally everything to ensure that I am the number 1 and I'm not the number 2. And that's why I still say the personal best performances which I have had, very difficult even for the youngsters to break. I was very strong mentally, and I had that drive and that fire to say that I have to perform to the best in every aspect. At home, all the taps that we frequently use, the force of the water has been reduced by almost 60%. None of us use the shower to have bath. We use a bucket of water to have a bath. So there are certain principles like this which everyone at home follows. Also, there is no concept of garbage in a house. No one in a house has ever put anything into a garbage bin. Our garbage bin is used only by a housemaid, otherwise the garbage bin is never used. So the garbage bin of ours gets cleared once a quarter. So in general, sort of a minimalistic lifestyle which is practically possible for many of us to live. When I wanted to put it as part of my athletics, I attempted barefoot, but barefoot was not primarily because of minimalistic, but it just turned out to be in that manner. 8th April was when I actually did my first barefoot walk. By the end of May, I had to do a 10K race. A week or two before that, I had to take a decision, am I going to run with shoes or barefoot? So I took a decision, I will attempt a barefoot run. And I had a very good experience of running barefoot. I did my fastest 10-kilometer run at that time in the year 2012. And then I increased the distance from 10K, I did a half marathon barefoot, and then I did a full marathon also barefoot. And so that was how I started off, and I just continued with the barefoot experience. The very big achievement for me is in the year 2014, when I did the Mumbai Marathon, I got Boston qualified. I and my coach, both of us got Boston qualified. It's like getting qualified for the Olympics. Jan 2014, we got qualified. In May 2015, both of us ran the Boston Marathon. That's been a very big milestone. Experiencing the Boston Marathon is something which anyone in this running community would just die for. I know a lot of runners who have trained specifically to qualify for Boston. We got to do that, and then exactly within 6 days we also ran in California. We did the Big Sur and we earned B2B medal, Boston and Big Sur. In a Boston Marathon, my participation in that event has made me literally very, very famous globally. At least for the next 2 weeks, so many phone calls, so many emails, so many messages requesting for interviews, requesting for photographs, a lot of things. So the thing was, I was the only one who ran barefoot in that event and in that cold weather. So running barefoot is one thing, but in that cold weather, 5 to 7 degrees, running barefoot is almost physically impossible because it's extremely painful to run barefoot in that cold weather, because literally stepping on anything is like an injection. It pains a lot, and plus it was wet. It was raining, it was wet, so that made it difficult. In general, what has been told is I was the first Indian to ever run barefoot in that event. So after that, I've done a few other international events, like I did the New York Marathon. Before the pandemic, as a family, we had been to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. So in Thailand, I did Phuket half marathon. So again over there, for the first time I actually won in an international event. I'm sort of a cheerful person, and plus I've taken actions, a lot of actions in the background to keep me cheerful, to keep me happy. So one is I have a passion that I follow, which is sports. Luckily, that also keeps me fit and healthy. I also try to be active in many other areas, so within our community where we stay, being, mentally and physically active keeps me always positive. Overall in life, I personally feel that a lot of good things have been happening. So in general, a contented life, nothing to complain about.